According to Jackson police, a man was shot and killed around 1:30 this afternoon after getting into an argument with at least two other people. His body was found in a ditch on Newport Street. The top floor of this apartment right behind me went up in flames around 8 o'clock this evening. Now, I'm going to step out of the way so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Things are starting to wrap up here at the Georgia Pacific Corporation, but this debarker right here was on fire about an hour ago. It's still a very active scene here at this two-story complex. You can just tell that firefighters are still working to put out some of these hot spots. Just within the last 30 minutes, I've seen Jackson police officers bring out at least 4 guns from inside the club. These power lines are still down here blocking in neighbors that live at the Legacy community here in East Brandon. The hilltop here on Poor Road really caught the brunt of this tornado. Now, the family that lived in this home specifically has been here for about 60 years. I've seen multiple cars coming through, not really noticing this tree, and then they try to stop, and that ice that's right along this roadway and the slush kind of getting up under their tires. Olaf right here has the right idea to get down in this snow and play in it because we haven't seen snow in Mississippi in such a long time. So I'm going to lay here with Olaf and make some snow angels. Guys, I'm going to send it back to you, but before we go, we got a little cheer from these guys. Maroon! 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 All right, guys, see you soon.
Jackson police are investigating the city's 67th homicide. They say a man was shot and left for dead in northwest Jackson. 12 News' Anna Farish joins us now live from JPD headquarters with the details and cries for help from neighbors. Anna.
Byron, police are still looking for 2 people responsible for shooting and killing a man on Newport Street earlier this afternoon. People who live close by say that they're scared. Jackson is getting too dangerous and they're afraid they could be next.
Baby, this gonna be a hot one. This a killer summer. We already know this. We all live in Jackson, so we already know what to look forward to. Prime example.
Scared and concerned neighbors are speaking out after a man's body was found shot to death in a ditch on Newport Street.
This is a quiet street. This is a quiet little area right here. Nothing really happens on the street, so this is shocking to me.
Tiffany Burns says she was getting ready for the day when she heard police sirens. According to Jackson police, shots rang out around 1:30 p.m. after the victim and 2 suspects got into an argument.
This is what we see every day. This is all we see.
Another woman who didn't want to be identified lives just a few homes down from where the victim was found. She says she's scared for the safety of herself and her family.
We scared to death over here. We can't sleep. We scared to drive our cars at night. We scared to go to the grocery store. We can't let our kids come out in the front yard and play because we're scared they're going to get shot. Because these boys run through these neighborhoods shooting cars and doing this and that. We are really scared.
Burns says if crime is going to stop, it's time for the community to step up and stop pointing fingers.
If we get together as a community, there is so much that can be done. Instead of just always putting the blame on, oh, the mayor's not doing this. What about the people in the community? It's not just the mayor, it's the people in the community, the adults. We are the leaders, so it all starts here with us.
Both women say their hearts and prayers go out to the victim and his family and all the lives recently lost to gun violence in Jackson. Now, again, this case is still under investigation. So far, the name of the victim has not yet been released. But if you have any information on this case or the 2 suspects, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. Live outside JPD headquarters, Anna Farish, 12 News.
Tomorrow marks a week since a tornado plowed through Jackson, and some areas still need to clean up. 12 News' Anna Farish went to Belhaven, where a fallen tree nearly took someone's life.
A blessing in disguise.
The tree fell right where she was standing. The tree fell right along the side of the driver's side of the truck, so she would have been dead in 10 seconds.
Fran Baker describing what happened last Tuesday at Jefferson and Manship, how one of her tenant's family members nearly died.
I didn't even know the tree had fallen. I was at my daughter's house that's next here. All 3 houses belong to us.
A tree more than 100 years old came down. Miss Baker tells me that her tenant's sister had just gotten out of this truck before the tree fell.
The girl downstairs, Mary, sister, was going to get her kids from daycare and decided the weather had gotten too bad, so she pulled into Mary's driveway to go inside to be safe. And she was at the back of the license plate of the truck. And if you see now, the tree fell right where she was standing.
Baker says everything happened so fast, it was hard to process what happened.
That first hours were the time that we spent just helping her realize, and she was in shock, but then she started really understanding what had happened.
Baker says she was in disbelief at the time as well. She's grateful no one was hurt or killed. In Belhaven, Anna Farish, 12 News.
A woman in Ridgeland celebrates 105 years of life.
12 News' Anna Farish got to meet her, and even at 105, she has a special birthday wish.
Meet Cora Bell Edison. Today is her 105th birthday.
I love you.
Throughout her life, she's been a loving wife, a mother to 5 children, and for years served selflessly as a nurse in Columbus, Mississippi.
Overall, she's just she's a fun lady, you know?
Although she's lived a full life, there's been one birthday wish that has yet to come true. One person she's always wanted to meet.
Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. He's handsome.
Cora Bell's caretaker says she's always admired his love for the Lord and passion for football.
Girl, just to hear her tell you the story about before he was born and how his mom and they did mission work and stuff like that. You know, it was amazing. Honey, she watched every game he played, okay?
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. I said if he knew he had a 105-year-old person that was loving him like that, he would be happy. He would.
For birthdays past, the Ridgeland Police Department has sent her flowers in Tebow's honor, and she's also received a plaque.
It says, Cora Bell Edson, my queen, Tim Tebow.
Although she hasn't met him yet, her caretaker says she's not giving up. In Ridgeland, Anna Farish, 12 News.